and welcome to Espresso 4. As you can see, this flow is going to be, if you're wearing jeans or just don't want to change into your workout clothes, and you have a chair and you have a wall, take 15 minutes, just do movement that doesn't, make you want to sweat, but also movement to make you feel good. And go ahead and find a comfy and grab a chair. If you're doing this on the floor, some of these moves can be adapted, but try to find a chair, or you could even use your couch. And get comfy. So find both your sits bones. Feel your feet on the floor. Can't feel your feet on the floor, maybe put some books or blocks underneath your feet. Let your shoulders relax. Feel the ribs stack over the pelvis. Eyes can be open or closed, and we'll begin here breathing, opening with a quote. The pivot here. You'll be surprised by how consistently things will show up exactly as you need them to and not a moment before. When it's time to act, the energy will come. When it's time to make the choice, you'll know what to decide. When it's time to leave, you'll find yourself writing the resignation. Trust yourself. You don't have to be perfect every possible turn of the future, but strengthen your faith in the fact that you will be taken care of no matter where you find yourself along the way. Last breath in. Let it go. Take your right ear to your right shoulder. Chin to chest. Right ear to right shoulder. Chin to chest. Left ear to left shoulder. Continue to go back and forth. Know that as we move today, we'll be exploring and creating adjustments along the way to feel the body. Let ourselves kind of express maybe what it needs. Left ear to left shoulder, lengthen the right arm down. Option to open and close the jaw here, getting into some of the tissues that are connected. You could also use your left hand to gently massage out the neck. Chin to chest. Transition right ear to right shoulder. Left arm comes down. Using the hand to massage the tissues or open and close the jaw. Your chin to chest. Hands grab the back side of the chair. Feel the shoulders come down away from the ears. Breathe. Gently lift the head up and scooch your seat towards the front of your chair. Hands grab the front of the knees. Lightly pull the chest forward, feeling the shoulder blades come together. Chin lifts ever so slightly. Exhale, round the back. Chin to chest, look down. Inhale, pulling the heart forward, lifting the chest. Exhale, rounding. And as you go back and forth, maybe make some micro shifts. What does it feel like when you pull the spine one way versus the other? I like to shimmy my ribs when I'm rounded. Really invite space in. Good. Inhale, come to center. Rotate your ribs to the left. Sliding your right hand to the inside of your knee, other hand comes behind you to support. And again, making micro movements here. What does it feel like to make a small adjustment or to stay and breathe? Come back to center. Rotate the ribs to the right. Rib rotation is so important for mobility and the ability for our ribs to expand and contract. Last breath in. Good. Come back to center. Roll the shoulders a few times. Roll them forward. Good. All right. Let's come up to stand and go to the wall. Gonna make some space here. Pushing that aside. So when our feet are in shoes all day, can kind of bound the fascia and the muscles, and we want to begin to enliven and open the feet, open the muscles that connect. So step your left foot back, and you want the foot to relatively be facing forward unless that causes some knee things. Other leg is as far out in front as that feels best for you and to be able to touch the wall. And then you'll keep your back leg straight as you lean towards the wall. Try not to lead with the ribs, making the tailbone tip upwards, but keep the pelvis kind of in a more neutral position, which just means we're not overly tucking, we're not underly tucking, just a space that kind of invites more stretch without it being painful. Melting in, opening up. This is your calf muscles, or at least one of them. And they can get bound up, and they also share tissues with your plantar fascia at the bottom of your feet and all your toes. Bend your left knee, keeping the heel down, but getting into the soleus now. Breathing in and out. The soleus muscle rests under the calf muscle. And if you feel any pinching in the front, do less. Push yourself away from the wall and switch sides. So right foot is back, left foot is forward. Notice if the side is different. You can always adjust. It doesn't have to be the same as the other side. Continue to breathe. You can bend the back knee. This muscle, if you travel a lot or you're in a car or a plane for an extended period of time, is really good at kind of moving blood throughout the body. And so if you are in a seated position, doing heel raises while you're seated can kind of help manage your blood sugar. And if you have swelling ankles, slowly step forward. Take the left leg back again. Let's stretch the top of the foot. So this time kind of getting into the shins, the big toe. Very important for the big toe to be mobile so that you can kind of propel yourself off of it when you're walking. You want to lightly try to pull it forward towards the wall. Getting a little bit of traction to help open up tissues there. Switch sides. This is the side that cramps for me, so lightly tugging it forward. Breathing here. there's any movements you take from today, these ones are both really, really good. That and breathing. Last breath in. And exhale. Good. Step the right foot forward. And let's make our way to our chair, or honestly a table or the back of something. You could also still move or stay at the wall. So this is just here for balance. Feet are hip width apart. Again, just looking at the alignment of my feet. If you know you have to slightly turn them outwards, go ahead, but I'm going to challenge you to parallel the feet. And lightly lift and lower the heels, keeping the knees soft. We don't want to lock them out too much. And I'm not trying to lean over the chair. I'm trying to go straight up. Good. Bring in some heat and a little bit of blood flow here. 3, 2, and 1. Hands land, heels land. Walk your feet back, bend the knees, sit back. Chest is reaching down. You can soften the elbows as much as you need. Try not to let the ribs collapse towards the floor, and to find space in your rib cage. Inviting space in, letting it out. Maybe alternate, one knee bends, the other straightens. Your hips will shift as a result of this, and that is okay. If you needed to come more upright, please do so. Feels really good in my hips. Notice where it feels good in your body. Come back to the breath. Walk your feet in slightly, come upright. Take your feet a little wider than the chair and do some side lunges left and right. I'm keeping my knee behind the toes. Okay if they go a little forward, but we're not looking to get a calf stretch here, mostly an inner groin stretch. You are, for some reason, maybe you're at work and you wear skirts or a dress, you can always narrow your stance. Work on moving the hips left and right until you feel stretch. And then turn the chair towards you. Hands come down to the seat. Soften your knees as much as you need to. Peel, follow your hand, peel it. Open it up to the ceiling. If this doesn't feel good in your neck, your gaze forward. Bring the right hand down. Follow the left hand up with your gaze. Left hand comes down. Let's do a few more of these, opening up in the torso. Last one. Okay. Return yourself to seat. Find your feet on the floor. Any adjustments. Notice what things feel like. Let's do a few shoulder shrugs. Pulling them up towards the ear, letting them melt. Reach your arms out to the side. Only raise them to where they feel good. And open the palms up towards the ceiling and turn your palms down towards the floor. So going back and forth, inviting space into the shoulders, into your chest. Notice maybe what it does to your neck. Good. Reach your arms forward. Pull your right fingers back, getting into the forearms. Move the thumb around. Bridge wrists. Reach both hands forward. Thumbs come to palms. Wrap your fingers around it. Stretch the fist down. And open them back up. Thumbs to palms. Wrap it down. Reach it up. Open it. Feel this in the back of the wrists. Good. Yummy. Wrist figure eights. Bring your hands to heart center. Take a moment here to do some even breathing. Inhale. Open the mouth. Exhale. 3 rounds. Inhale to the count of 4. Pause. Exhale, 2, 3. In, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 3. Back to a normal breath. You find time. Give yourself a little love, and whatever's meant to be is coming your way. Namaste.